Today we're playing for the Hyundai Rally Car. It's an all-service tyre beast. Mike on top right. Hey, I'm Mike. Let's do this. We're going for another tri-series. This is a Hyundai Rally Car RQ95 all-surface tyre, four-wheel drive. Really low 0 to 60. Handling's okay. Top speed doesn't really matter for a rally car. It looks pretty good. I really hope I can win it. I really like it. Let's jump straight into the quals. Okay, as always, 3 events and a tune-up. The first event is the quals. That tells us what the pack is going to be for the final. That criteria is World Expo Road Trip, 4 seats, coupe. The cars we're playing for is a Lotus Epic, the Holden Ultra Rare, and a Holden Super Rare, etc. The track sets are dry, test bowl, and a drag, some twisty stuff. 3 drags in there in one. It's fast and twisty. What I'm running, Peugeot Proxima, the Roof Yellowbird, the Cadillac Voyage, which is at 210 at the moment. That's the test bowl car I've gone for. And a TVR Tuscan race car and a Lotus Turbo Esprit, which has been featuring in a lot of events recently. Mainly because of its handling, I think. Let's go with some of this. I wanted to test that test bowl car, see what its top speed really is, because I don't think it's going to get to 203. So let's have a look. If it's lower than 180, I'm dropping it. 169, right, it's getting dropped. Okay, that's no good as a test bowl car. It is a good RQ saver, but it's no good as a test bowl car. Right, that's 3 stars. No, I don't want to watch an advert. Right, 70th after 1. Let's get some gold, get some cash, and get some gold. Right, so let's get rid of it, because it's useless, I think. I can't imagine what use it will be as a high top speed, standard tyre, 4-wheel drive car. It's just going to sit there unused, I think. It's not like some of these other things that have got proper top speeds. It's got a fake 203 top speed. So anyway, we're taking a Donkavort instead. So I put my Tuscan race car on the test bowl instead, and obviously that Roof Yellowbird is the other test bowl car, which unfortunately most people now at the top end of the brackets have upgraded the Yellowbird as a drag spec car, and it doesn't get the wins it used to get. That is a second win in the bag. Good, let's go again. Hopefully we can wash out that ghost hand for the first track with the standard tyre car that we don't want in the hand anymore. I mean, it might be the thing I go back to, let's be fair. But I don't think it's going to be. Yeah, I don't think this Quals is going to be that easy, to be honest with you. I'll be surprised if I get tier 2, probably tier 3, but we'll see how it goes. The difficult thing is there's a lot of cars like this Porsche 962C, which I can't beat. It's just too good. I mean, without any upgrades in it, it's a good car. Yeah, that's a loss. There we go. Alright, that's my first loss. It's going to be a struggle, the Quals, I think, which is a shame because the Quals give away an epic pack, and an epic is good even if it's fused material. See, this guy, he's got 2. Let's not use him. Let's go with Antonio. Much easier, I think. Ultra rares. It's still not easy though. The RQ's low. That Renault 21, the RQ49 Renault 21 might be an option as well. Okay, Donkavort wins on the first track. Good. 391, right, okay, so it wasn't a problem at all. Right, let's play the last of the 5 tickets to start with. Yeah, these aren't easy to work out what's a win and what's not a win. This guy's got 2 very low rares and going heavy on the other stuff. But we can save some RQ on the test bowl. In both test bowls, in fact. Yeah, let's see if this works for me. $59 in the first race. 179, good, it was a win, excellent. Yeah, putting a high RQ number on the test bowl is not the best option. Okay, so we're 37th. There's 207 people in our 300 bracket. We've taken a loss. We're not getting Tier 1 or Tier 2. Okay, I'm back. I've changed my hand. I no longer have the Donkervort. I now have the Renault 21 instead, which is a good car. It wins on the slalomy twisty stuff, and the Lotus Esprit beats it on some of the other faster stuff. So that's good to know. Again, put my lower RQ stuff on the test bowl to try and save a bit. That's 59 against the rare. Right, 209.97. One more win. We might get into the top 10 if we play cleverly and get a bit of luck on our side. There's Dominic, has that standard tyre car that I got rid of. We know we can beat it anyway. Right, let's see what this does. My Lancia that I love has just lost. It should lose because it's to a 4 RQ higher legendary. That is a loss overall. Let's put us back into 14th. Yeah, I'm going to struggle to hit that top 10. And even if I do hit it, I'm going to really struggle to stay inside it. Now, this guy doesn't have his Yellowbird upgraded for some reason. Could this be, or his race car, Tuscan race car? But it's only a half mile. All right, let's see how this goes. That's a 50 loss. And we do win, good. I was worried about that, moving the Yellowbird across. Okay. So we're in 10th. We've got to play 3 more to get top 10, but we're not getting it, I don't think. There's too many people around the 150 mark. I'm going to get knocked back down. Okay, we've got results. Plus 40 means I got tier 3, which is where I was expecting to get. We get a free super rare Holden and a pack, ceramic pack. Here we go. Mercury, Lancia, Citroen, Di Tommaso super rare, Holden super rare, and an Audi super rare. 3 super rares and some cash and some gold. Not bad considering my position. Okay, as always, we've got a tune up. I'm going to play the 2 rounds for the packs. This is round 13. We should have no trouble with these cars, even though this is a legendary. My Audi Quattro is winning because it's medium. Okay, let's see what the points are. 317, big points, 3 stars. Here we go, premium ceramic. Let's do something good this time, please. Chevrolet, Hyundai, Mitsubishi without a picture, Holden, and a Buick Riviera Concept, RQ43. Okay, we've got round 25 for the carbon fibre. This is carbon fibre tagged with the finals criteria, so hopefully we'll get something useful for the finals. That's a win for my Holden against the unupgraded one. 316, 3 stars. Here we go, carbon fibre 4-seat coupes, World Expo. Mercedes, Citroen, Buick, Ford, and a Holden. It's another one. Okay, getting a few of them recently. Right, we're in for the prelims now. We've got 19 hours to go. I'm joining a little bit late, or a little bit later than I normally do. As well as the finals pack, you can get a BMW i4, a Holden Clibra, a Ford Viscos, and a few other things. The tracks, there's 2 wet and 3 twisty. A couple of them are fast, there's a drag. It's generally 2 wet though and 3 dry. This is what I've gone with because I think these little things are still good. They used to be really good. I've gone high with my Lotus and my Rimac and my Porsche, and then low with my 2 Ginettas. Right, here we go, let's have a go. Let's see what other people have gone with. There is a BMW that's an obvious choice, standard tyre 4-wheel drive, which no doubt halfway through I will swap to. But we will see how this pans out. I like the idea of having the Rimac and the Lotus, which are both massively dominant on drag stuff, but have an ability on corners as well. That was the first win. 102 for one win. Okay, we get our cards. Yeah, nearly full bracket. 256 out of 300. Oh, punch spot. Okay. So yeah, these two guys go on the wet stuff. Unfortunately, the fast wet one is going to be a problem, so I could put it on the karting and put my Lotus on the fast wet. That's the advantage of having a couple of four-wheel drive performance tyre big beasts, I suppose. The karting won't really matter too much if it's a standard tyre or performance tyre. It's still going to lose big time. Oh, not to the Hutch bar, of course. That was a big win for the Rimac. There we go. Right, 2 wins. Here we go. Cash, car, and a van. Okay, let's go again. Twisty, twisty in the wet. So now we have 2 drag cars, which are great, and the Porsche is going to end up being the fast circuit car, I think. This is the track set for me. Twisty wet stuff and fast. 399 to 100. Okay. Right, let's see what we've got here. Yeah, it is dicey with these 2 Ginettas because they're not great, but they are very light and they are good on twisty wet stuff. But whether a hairpin road is twisty enough for it, I don't know. They're always going to be taking losses, that's the bottom line. I'm relying on my Lotus and my Rimac to do the heavy lifting, which so far they are. Okay, we've got one more ticket in this batch. Let's have a look at this. Karting fast. Karting. Yeah, so let's try out that Ginetta on the fast wet and see what we lose on it. I mean, that's still getting 123 for the Lotus, so that's good. Yeah, so it's still a win even if I put it on the wet track. So that's fine. I shouldn't be struggling too much. It's crazy to think you can have a Rimac and a Lotus Evija and not be in the top 10. We shall see though, we shall see. Okay, I'm back. Apologies for not recording more footage. I've had a busy day. It's been problematic playing top drives, but I did get top 10, which is cool. You get an ultra rare and a pack, carbon fibre pack. Here we go. A Bath, Vauxhall, Skoda, Holden Super Rare, a Holden Ultra Rare, and a BMW Ultra Rare. Some cash and gold. Good. That's all good. Fuse material, a lot of it. Okay, there's a tune-up trial. The tune-up trial is for a legendary, guaranteed legendary pack. I'm not doing it here. I've done it all. You can see it on last night's Sunday Night News video. Please go and check that out. That's the pack opening on there. It's a great result, actually. You should watch it. The Sunday Night News is like 3 minutes. It's not going to take out much of your time. Actually, sometimes it's quite good, useful information that I found from Discord that isn't in normal places. Plus, today we're getting a legendary pack opening in there. So that's kind of crazy. You can find it on my YouTube channel. Okay, finals has arrived. I've got a pretty good solid hand for the finals. We are playing for the Hyundai at RQ95. If you don't get that, you get a GMC, which is pretty good. The BMW I've got no comments about, etc, etc. There is 2 wet tracks. That Miami City Streets 1 is not a medium track. It doesn't have any speed bumps in it, even though most of the streets tracks do. So the criteria is World Expo, coupes, 4 seats. That leaves me with some pretty good stuff that you wouldn't expect to have 4 seats. Like this Porsche 911 Turbo, which I have 2 of. Anyway, I'm running 2 of them. One is at 233, one is at 113. I've got my BMW M8 at 113. I've got a BMW standard tyre car, which is 323. And I've got my Dodge Challenger Super Stock, which is 332. I shouldn't have too much trouble to stay in the top 10 at least. It depends if people are coming with 3 max legendaries or not. I think most people will have that Super Stock and the white BMW for the wet stuff. I mean, in the top 10 anyway. The question is, of course, where do we put the Super Stock when there isn't an obvious drag track? Miami Causeway has a lot of drag, but actually there's quite a lot of city stuff as well. So there is, can he keep up his distance? I mean, even the city stuff is quite straight, isn't it? Yeah, no, it looks quite good actually. I think he's alright for that. Even though it's a wet track and it's semi-twisty, I think he might be a goer for that. Let's skip it. Yes, it was a win. Good. Okay. Right, so that's put us on the board at 44th place. Let's get some gold and a car and some cash. Right, 125 people out of 500 in the bracket. We're in mid-40s. There's some of the usual names at the top. Okay, good. Right, let's play some more tickets. I did upgrade this BMW M8 and I did upgrade the second Porsche 911. I put 2 fuses in both of them, so that's 4 upgrades across the 2 cars. They are both at 113, which is why the handling looks so good, but the 0 to 60 hasn't really changed. But I don't know, it's an addiction, isn't it? I don't really want the price car every time there's a price car. So I've fused away epics to upgrade cars, which maybe shouldn't have been upgraded. I have been holding on to that second Porsche 911 for ages, whether it was fused material or whether it was going to be kept. Obviously now it's being kept. It is kind of useful. I use the other one so much. So having a second one that is half upgraded, hang on, let me think. Yeah, Mountain Tour might be a good place for the super stock. Yeah, having a second Porsche 911 that is upgraded with a handling could be really useful in the future. So I don't think I'm going to sweat it too much. That was a 321 win. Okay, good. We've got a drag and he hasn't upgraded his super stock. Right. I think the Porsche 911 with the 233 upgrades is the one for the other drag, because it's not bad on a drag. It's not a drag car, but it's not bad compared to some of the other cars in the criteria. Anyway, that's a win, puts us 4 for 0 in 19th. One more ticket to go. So far, not struggling too much, which is good. That car park is the right car for that BMW in the white. Miami Bridge, possibly. Yeah, I really don't know where you put the super stock, but I guess worst case scenario, it just loses one and the rest of them pick up the slack. That's a good win on the Miami Causeway anyway for the maxed Porsche 911. 3 of 3, 3 stars. 11th with 5 wins. And we've cleared the prize board, good. Right, 9th. Okay, so we're 5 and 0s, loads of people 5 and 0. So we're in a bracket from, well, effectively 4th down to mid-teens. Okay, I'm back. We've got 2 hours to go. I got 24 wins and 1 loss. The loss was me experimenting. I thought I'd try something and take someone on and see if I could win by putting my super stock on a wet hill climb, and it didn't work, so I took a loss. But that's okay. I'm okay with taking losses every so often. It doesn't matter too much. What is good is there's people around me with beautiful hands. There's a few people around me with better hands than me. Should be okay, at least even if somebody powers through and kills me at the last minute, I should definitely get the prize car in tier 2. So pretty pleased overall with the positioning and what's happened, and it was worth upgrading those 2 handlings, the 4 handling upgrades I put in the second Porsche and the BMW. Let's go with this guy. It's difficult picking people because it's hard to work out sometimes what's the best cars for which. I mean, that's a weird place to put the super stock, but it's going to get a draw, so maybe it's a way to go. It might hurt me in the future with other people playing this hand though. That is the difficult one. That's the hill climb where I put the super stock and it lost quite badly. 153 to 50. Good. Okay. So we're pretty good. 26 and 1. The top guy is absolutely unbeatable. Really pleased that I haven't found too many of these RQ80 orange Porsche, because they obviously have good handling in the dry. And the other one, the RQ96, is it? The silver Porsche, doesn't seem to have turned up much either. They're the 2 cars that I was concerned about. Okay, so that's a draw, but that's okay. It still counts as the minimum races. It just doesn't show, which means people will think I'm stupid and I haven't played my minimum races. Right, we've got results. I got tier 1, plus 500, tier 1, which is awesome. Get double carbon fibre and the rally car. Awesome, here we go, double carbon fibre, let's go. Chevrolet, Bentley, Dodge, Ford, Porsche, early super rare Buick, Mazda super rare, very early Volvo ultra rare. What? TBR Tuscan, awesome, nice, epic, nice. No way! RQ92 Lamborghini, cool, nice, and there it is, Hyundai, excellent. Wow, I've never had a pack from a Tri-Series that's had a legendary extra in it, and an epic. That was the best pack I've ever had from a Tri-Series. That was crazy. That was crazy. Prize card, legendary, epic, and an ultra rare. That was absolutely crazy. Look at that. That is a good lineup. That Lamborghini is fuse material, even though it's RQ92, which pains me to say it's fuse material, but it's useful fuse material. I don't use my other one enough to keep 2, so I won't be keeping 2. Obviously, the Tuscan race car potentially could be kept as a second, but I will probably fuse it away as well. Epics are really valuable at the moment for upgrading legendaries for Tri-Series. Let's see where it is in the standings of all-surface tyre cars. It's in my top 4, which is a polite way of saying it's 4th. Let's get some cash in it and see what the numbers stack up at. 2.4. 2.4 is good. 2.491. So it's not in the big boy league, but it's going to be pretty good, I think. Pretty good. I like it a lot. Really pleased to get that. Really pleased. That is it. I really hope you did well in the Tri-Series. I hope you got a car or something great from the pack. Let me know in the comments below what you got. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you very much for watching. I will catch you in a couple of days. Take care. Get yourself out of here. We are done.